Before we dive into deep learning, it is very important that we have the correct working environment. We will introduce the environment and code editor. Our initial focus is on setting up the environment and code editor. In later discussions, we will cover the rest. Our objective is to equip ourselves with the effective software tools that we need to build, train, run, and deploy deep learning models. This may not completely cover all tools that are currently being used in the field. In particular, we will not cover Keras, TF2, JAX, model serving and monitoring, and other programming languages such as Julia. First of all, we need a container environment to build, train, and test our models. There are two popular choices. These are Anaconda and virtual environment or VM. The installation of Anaconda is as straightforward as downloading the package and double-clicking the package installer. Meanwhile, virtual environment should be installed via pip. More on pip later. After installation, create the environment. The name is supplied on the command line. The name could be exercise 1 or my tutorial or something else. In this case, we name it DL course. This is how to create the environment in Anaconda. And this is how it is done in VM. After creating the environment, activate it. This is how it is done in Anaconda. And this is how to activate a VM environment. Usually, there are built-in data science packages in Anaconda. For the virtual environment, you have to install the packages that you need one by one using pip. Pip is the preferred package installer. You can call pip3 or pip. The 3, like in Python 3, makes sure that you are using pip or Python 3. In deep learning, we will use Python 3. The support for Python 2 is no longer active. This is an example on how to use pip to install PyTorch. Conda is another package installer used in Anaconda. However, my personal experience is that it is very slow to install packages via Conda. This is how to use Conda to install PyTorch. These are just some of the data science packages that come with Anaconda. For deep learning, we will use PyTorch, SciPy, NumPy, Jupyter, and scikit-learn. In contrast, virtual environment is lightweight, but you have to install all the packages that you need one by one. Okay, let's see. First, install VM. Then create an environment. In this case, we name it DL course. Then activate the environment. Then test whether the new environment is using VM, Python 3, and pip. Once verified, install the data science packages via pip. You may need to install additional packages in the future. Code editor is a very important development tool. It directly affects your productivity. Therefore, choosing and investing in a good code editor is very crucial. Deep learning requires a lot of coding. Code for data preparation, cleaning, labeling, and efficient loading. Code for model building, training, testing, debugging, analyzing, visualizing, and inferencing. As such, a good code editor can help boost your productivity. There are two recommended code editors. The Visual Studio Code is highly recommended. It is cross-platform, easy to use, and supports a lot of features such as GitHub integration, and remote server editing and execution of code via SSH. It has automatic code completion. For full graphical IDE, it is fast. Best of all, Visual Studio Code is free. If you are old school like me, you might want a powerful, portable, yet lightweight text editor. In that case, I recommend Vim. You can find Vim from small embedded Linux to supercomputing machines. The good news is that software tools that we need to learn deep learning are free. Here is a list of links to download and find useful documentations for further reading. Thank you for listening.